that is not good, and it's something I personally hate. And that is we have some and have had some delays of payments, and I'm going to actually be telling you a few things around that, and I thought I'd start with that. So get your ears ready, okay? First of all, we, as you know, and you've heard me say this for a long time, and it's something we will continue to be fighting, and that is we are a global, very big company. We are online, and of course, in this industry, we do get a lot of frauds. We get a lot of fraud attempts. And when we close one door, people find a new door. They open a new door. And it's something we constantly are working on. And it's something, unfortunately, that a lot of times affects the wrong people. And what I mean by that is there is frauds being done, something that is manipulated in basically our compensation plan in different ways, which is not okay. We've been hit by that, and we've gone through it multiple times during the years. The problem is when this hits, we actually get a lot of times, since we have a very big compensation plan, when somebody, for example, get paid, that can affect, in our binary system, thousands of people when it comes to BP and so on. And it usually is pretty big effect. I have some good news for you, and that is that tomorrow, to my understanding, but at least this week, we are actually going to be implementing something we've been working on, and actually very happy today on the IT call hearing that this is something that is going to be implementing, and that is we have a new system that's be rolling out in the IT, and that is and we will have, and of course we will not tell you all of these, because then people will try to open new doors. I'm not telling you guys that you will do that, but there is people that are constantly working on fraud on the system. What will happen is that we will have a system where if somebody is potentially, I'm not saying that they are doing fraud in our compensation plan, using all type of nitty-gritties there. We have a system in the IT that will check this, and that or those positions that we potentially look at as fraud will be actually coming into kind of the compliance department in a way, and actually the positions will be not locked, but the positions will be locked for payouts during investigation. Now the member will know this, so they will know why I have a delayed payment, and of course, obviously they will be contacted, and if there's something that maybe they haven't they're affected by somebody that's done it in their team, that is something that of course will be a progress. Now, the great thing with this is today what happens sometimes, which I hate, is let's say there is somebody frauding the system. Let's say it affects 200 and there's 1,000 people in there. So basically that means maybe 200 gets paid, 200 have done something, 200 position has done something, and you have 800 people that are affected by the fraud without have done anything, right? This, of course, I'm just taking an example to try to explain it to you. This, of course, makes delays, it makes frustrations, and people think, oh, they're not paying because of this, they're not paying because of that, and so on and so on. Everyone that's been in Dubai, everybody see that we're expanding, we're not going anywhere. But with this function, and I won't say that it will go out overnight, but as soon as we put this function in, people will, the people that are potentially, and I'm saying potentially because if you haven't done anything wrong, of course your account will then open up and boom, you get paid. But this should actually speed up the payment process very, very quickly. And I think you will start seeing, within days from this function going in there, how any payment delays are speeded up. I'm not saying everything will be changed overnight, but it's something that actually you will see a big change coming days, coming weeks. And I'm very, very happy about that. One of my most exciting things to tell you all on this ALG today. So hope you got that new system in place to secure your business and your future, because fraud is what actually can take companies like this out of business, and it has taken a lot of companies, multiple companies, out of business during the past 20-30 years actually. The frauds have developed. It used to be credit card frauds, and then it developed to something else, and then it developed to something else. But this is a constant thing that we are working on and attacking, and this new function is something that we find a way, and it is going to actually smooth payouts going out in time. So that's the first update.